This is the story of how Star Service brought a quality educational environment back to Port Allen High School, told by the people who made it happen.
Probably the most important thing along with the instruction is that the teachers and the students are comfortable in the classroom. One of the biggest complaints was how uncomfortable it was. You could have two classrooms side by side, one's 60 degrees and one's 95 degrees. It's kind of hard to teach and learn, especially when you're in a building that doesn't have windows. Sometimes we'd have to move teachers out of their classrooms to a more comfortable classroom, taking valuable time from instruction. So I had to take the brunt of the heat. The word to the board and the superintendent and to myself and a lot of the people in the community is that, you know, the air conditioning system that we had at the school was old, outdated, and the new air conditioning system cost the school board about $500,000, $600,000 when it was all said and done. Star came in and talked about how they can fix the problems that we had with the air conditioning system and have us as comfortable as if we had had a new one. I kind of looked at it as a blessing. That was enticing for me as a principal. We knew we had a better chance of starting the first day of school with air conditioning.
Our approach was that we go in and we carve out all of the responsibility associated with HVAC. Anything that goes wrong with the system was our problem. That was a different approach than what they had heard.
When Star Service began the job, many deficiencies were noticed. Dirty coils, messy work areas containing debris, pigeon nests and leaves in the penthouses. The chiller system had mechanical and control problems. Air distribution systems had restricted return air grills, ductwork blown apart, dirty systems, improper control strategies, and a fan blower installed backwards. Control systems were unable to deliver the proper temperatures throughout the school. The automation system generated nuisance alarms and did not control the systems. These state-of-the-art systems were useless. Temperatures from class to class were uneven.
I would say within 2 weeks after we received the go-ahead, the green light from Port Allen High to proceed, we had a considerable impact. We really hit the job really hard with a lot of men. We tore apart systems. We got into things that had never been opened up. We resolved a lot of original design problems.
They kept me up to speed of what was going on and took me to the different locations of the school to show me some of the problems that exist with the air conditioning system and what they were doing to rectify those problems that they had. And they would daily share with me what was going on with the process.
Schools were definitely improved in terms of clean air. We had people commenting, stating that they could tell the difference.
They went well above and beyond what was called and asked of them to do.
Now our job is to see that those kids, when they go in that classroom, they don't have to worry about being hot, too cold, that all they have to do is worry about their learning. Concentrate on what they're there for.
One of the things that they did for us on the first day of school was make sure that they had one of the technicians on the campus, just in case we had any problems. Everybody was kind of waiting to see if the AC was going to make it throughout the day, and it did, so it really just added to making the first day of school one of the best days of school that we've had here at Port Allen High School.
You walk around the school, it's 72 degrees throughout the school. There's no hot spots, no cold spots. It's an even temperature from one end of the school to the other. The air quality in it is tremendous.
Had a little problem with the AC not working in the field house. From the time I called the dispatcher, it was about 20 minutes and they had someone out and rectified the problem.
Star Service was methodical and comprehensive in solving these and other serious problems. Star used their professional engineers to assess the original design. The sequencing of the chillers for the water system was reconfigured to meet the demands of the school. The air distribution system required significant work, including cleaning coils and restricted return air vents. Much of the control system was overhauled, and many thermostats and controllers were replaced. Once the mechanical systems were in working order, the automation system was repaired and reprogrammed to properly operate the air conditioning systems and eliminate nuisance alarms. Star Service provided on-site training for the principal to ensure proper utilization of the automation system, so scheduled changes of the air conditioning system can be made with the click of a mouse. Once refurbished, Star Service technicians applied their computer-generated preventive maintenance tasking for every piece of equipment under contract, so that this entire computer-controlled, high-tech AC system receives the proper lubrication and calibration. Now, All equipment will be maintained at peak operating level. Aside from the regular contract work, Star Service also performed many tasks not specified and not billed for, such as cleaning the return air grills and duct system, training people to operate the automation system, repiping drain lines, rewiring an AC unit, and re-insulating pipes. Star Service believed all of this was necessary to return the system to mint condition.
What this means for Port Allen High School is that they will never have to budget for additional cost for HVAC. As long as they have this contract in place, they will not have to worry about the replacement of equipment or repair of equipment, any emergency service. There won't be any cost other than our contract cost.
We're early into the school year, but it feels great to have true air conditioning, and you're walking around the entire building, it's the same temperature everywhere you go. Everyone is in class teaching and learning. I just wanted to have air conditioning the first day of school, and they promised it, and we got what was promised to us from Star.
It's not just a one-time deal. This is what we do all the time. This is our regular routine maintenance.
I'm just grateful for the opportunity they've extended to us to show them what we can do for them, because what we were saying and portraying was too hard to believe, too good to be true. An aspect of this program is that it saved the taxpayers money, a lot of money.
Port Allen High School has entered the century with a new lease on its HVAC equipment life and a partnership that is paying for itself. Energy savings in the first 2 months after Star Service began its work amounted to 28% of the total use, almost $6,000.
They do it in a way that is true professional, from how they look to how they act to how they perform. Star Service.